to representative from Memphis, Tennessee, Mr. Cohen.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you. I appreciate the ranking member's time. Firstly, I'd like to go ahead and extend to all the leadership that produced this bill my thanks. Chairman Graves, Ranking Member Larson, and Subcommittee Chair Graves, our self-professed passenger. This is an outstanding bipartisan bill. That's what the American public wants and what it needs, and we need to pass this. If the House Transportation Committee was a microcosm of Congress, we'd have the highest ratings Congress has ever seen. We worked together on this bill. As the ranking member of the Aviation Subcommittee, I've appreciated the opportunity to work with this leadership team and the whole committee and the staff to produce this bipartisan bill, which we hope we can pass by the September deadline. The legislation is vital to the continuity of the U.S. aviation industry and helps ensure aviation safety, infrastructure, and workforce development programs remain top priorities at such a critical juncture. Our nation is bound together by aviation, business and passenger as well. This legislation addresses several key priorities of mine: improving airport infrastructure investments, enhancing aviation safety, protecting consumers, especially those with disabilities, addressing environmental resiliency, ensuring the safe operation and integration of unmanned aircraft systems and advanced air mobility aircraft, and improving the development of the U.S. aviation workforce, especially in minority communities. I'm especially pleased to see several of my amendments included herein. Language to assist airports that faced financial adversity due to reclassification from small to medium hubs, including the Memphis International Airport. Provisions from the Safe Aviation Flight Enhancement Act that was introduced with my friend Tim Burchett of Knoxville to address flight data recovery for aircraft used in extended overwater operations and cockpit voice recorders. Language developed with Senator Blumenthal directing the FAA to complete its rulemaking on a minimum seat size as mandated by our Seat Act from the 2018 FAA Reauthorization. Language developed with Senator Lujan regarding aircraft cabin temperature standards. Provisions from the Emergency Vacating of Aircraft Cabin Act that would work with Senator Duckworth on to approve federal evacuation standards. The Mobility Aids on Board Improvement of Lives and Empower All Act that introduced with Representative Stauber and Senator Duckworth and Thune to improve air travel for passengers with disabilities, notable folks with wheelchairs and other mobility aids, and the Prioritizing Accountability and Accessibility for Aviation Consumers Act that introduced Representative Fitzpatrick and Senators Duckworth and Fisher on disabilities as well. As you can see, I work with folks from both sides of the aisle and from both houses. That's what we needed to do, and that's why this bill is a good and why it's going to pass. So I appreciate also the bill addresses consumer concerns relating to reimbursements when there's significant delays or canceled flights. Family seating is permitted, and airport infrastructure resiliency, as well as airline operational resiliency plans. All the above are steps in the right direction, not only protect and accommodate passengers with equity in mind, but also ensure the longevity of the U.S. aviation industry. Thank you again to my esteemed colleagues. I yield back the balance of my time.